Deep within the corners of the internet, a specific narrative has taken root. It describes a hidden world of opulent elite parties, secret basement rituals, and suppressed camera footage that exists just out of public reach. The lore relies on a few recurring pillars: the 1972 Rothschild ball, the supposedly hidden meaning of the one-eye gesture, and the theory that Stanley Kubrick used Eyes Wide Shut to leak a dangerous final truth. These videos are constructed with precision. They take a grain of verifiable historical fact and wrap it in fabricated internet creepypasta, creating the sensation of an authentic investigation. These channels monetize deliberate fictions, using the same psychological manipulation tactics they claim to expose in others. We can dismantle this structure by examining the actual history, the production logs, and the aesthetic origins of these visuals. The result is a reveal of the mundane reality behind the digital magic. The historical centerpiece of these theories is the 1972 Rothschild ball. Viral accounts cite a waiter's diary detailing biological dolls and dark rituals. Historical records contain no mention of a PRL or his alleged diary. The "found journal from a doomed witness" serves as a classic fictional trope used in online horror to provide a sense of false credibility. The distorted dolls seen in photos from the event are documented works by the surrealist artist Hans Daumer. They were displayed at the party strictly as art pieces, serving as surrealist decor. The rest of the event's bizarre elements, the anatomy cake, the animal masks, and the backward invitations, were homages to Salvador Dali. The hosts intended the evening to be a living tribute to the surrealist movement's obsession with dream logic. Stripping art of its context allows conspiracy creators to rebrand eccentricity as evidence of an organized evil. Filmmaking is subjected to the same distortion, particularly Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut. Popular claims suggest Kubrick screened a secret 4-hour cut to reveal elite identities, which supposedly led to a vault break-in and his sudden death. The official production timeline tells a different story. Kubrick delivered his 159-minute final cut just before dying of a documented heart attack at 70. His obsession with detail reflected his standard, grueling directing style, maintained throughout his career. The studio used CGI to obscure explicit sexual content in the final film. This modification secured an R rating and avoided a more restrictive NC-17 label. The narrative of a Kubrick murder relies on taking a tragic biological coincidence and framing it as a cinematic plot to drive engagement. We often see claims that geometric symbols and the one-eye gesture in modern media represent a secret communication system for the elite. These theories often reference a basement tape from 1974 as proof. However, no archival record or verifiable provenance for this footage exists outside of the YouTube channels that describe it. The one-eye gesture is a practical compositional tool used in fashion. It creates immediate visual tension and naturally frames a subject's face for the camera. When thousands of these images are compiled, they trigger apocynia, the human brain's urge to find meaningful patterns in unrelated data. These videos are specifically designed to exploit this cognitive bias. These symbols serve as standard tools for artists and photographers. Conspiracy creators co-opt this visual language to manufacture proof for their audiences. Since these stories are easily debunked, we have to ask why they are so persuasive and why they spread so rapidly. There is a deep irony in these productions. The channels warning you about mass influence use ominous drones, dark lighting, and repetitive audio cues to psychologically capture their own audience. Social media algorithms reward fear-based engagement. This content maximizes watch time and ad revenue through psychological distress, creating a self-sustaining loop. These masked rituals function as search engine triggers, exploiting the algorithm while feeding your brain's evolutionary desire to solve patterns. You break this cycle by recognizing fiction for what it is. The real escape comes from choosing to disengage from the paranoia machine entirely.